that is nothing but mod of z, that is 1 upon 2. So our first value, that is 1 upon 2. Now we want to find out second value, that is theta. So equation of the theta, that is nothing but theta is equal to tan inverse b by a. So we replace a value and b value for our theta equation. So theta is equal to tan inverse b, that is 1 by 2 divided by 0 is equal to tan inverse. We want to simplify numerator denominator, that is goes to denominator side. So again we simplify 1 2 multiply by 0 is equal to tan inverse 1, any value that is multiply with 0, that is 0. Now we apply our rule, any value that is divide by 0, that is nothing but 1 divided by 0 form, and 1 divided by 0 is equal to nothing but infinite. So is equal to tan inverse infinite. Now we want to check at which angle our tan goes to infinite. So our previous calculation shows that angle that is 90 degree, or angle we can set pi by 2, or tan goes to infinite. So our final answer, that is pi by 2, at angle that is pi by 2, or degree we can write 90 degree. So our theta answer, that is pi by 2 or 90 degree. So we write our theta value, that is 90 degree or pi by 2. Now we move to our next question. Our next question, that is third minus 3 under root 2 plus 3 under root 2 I. Now we want to find out our value. So write down our question, that is 3 third number minus z is equal to minus 3 under root 2 plus 3 under root 2 I. Our value, we directly see that our value, that is a plus bi form, our value that is in a plus bi form, but a value that is in minus, that is 3 under root 2. We check a, that is minus, and our b value, that is 3 under root 2, that is nothing but positive. Our quadrant rule suggests that a and b value, here if we take here a value, if we take here b value, then a value that is negative, so in this side a value, and b value that is positive, so that cover this area. So finally quadrant, that is second quadrant. In second quadrant, our whatever angle, if we get theta angle, then convert this theta into pi minus theta. Just recall our theory, our previous slide. If in second quadrant any angle, that is nothing but pi minus theta, so first of all find out the theta value and then convert to is pi minus theta. So now first of all we find out the two value, that first of all that is mod of z. So first value, that is mod of z, and second value, that is theta. So mod of z is equal to under root of a square plus b square. Now a value, that is minus 3 under root 2, so replace here, so under root of minus 3 under root 2 whole square plus b, that is 3 under root 2. So b value, that is 3 here. Just we want to find rough work here. 3 multiply under root 2, which we just check it out. A value, that is minus 3 root 2, so minus 3 not a divide by, but here multiply minus 3 root 2 square plus b value, that is 3 under root 2, so 3 under root 2 square. Now any negative value square, that is always positive, so under root minus 3 square, that is nothing but plus 9, under root 2 square, that is under root, that is cancel out, and only term, that is 2. Now plus here again 3 value square, that is 9, and under root 2 square, that is nothing but 2. Now we simplify this equation. So 9 into 2, here mod of z is equal to 9 into 2, that is 18, plus sign as it is, and 9 into 2, that is 18 under root 2 as it is. 18 plus 18, that is nothing but 36, so here 36, and under root of 36, so mod of z, that is equal to 6, because 6 into 6, that is 36. So finally we can go to first answer, mod of z is equal to 6. So our answer, that is 6. Now we want to find out the second, that is theta, that is how much. So based on our theory, we find out the first of all theta angle and then convert into pi minus theta form. So our theta value, that is equation of the theta, that is theta is equal to tan inverse b by a. In our sum, a value, that is minus 3 under root 2, and b, that is 3 under root 2. So we replace b and a value here, so is equal to tan inverse 3 under root 2, b value, that is positive, and a value, that is negative, so minus here. Now 3 into under root 2 and minus 3 under root 2, that is both are cancel out. So finally we can go tan inverse minus 1. So finally our angle, at which angle tan becomes 1. So our angle rule, that we suggest that at angle tan, at which angle our angle becomes 1. So angle, that is 45, or we can say that that is pi by 4. So at pi by 4 our angle that becomes 1, but our final angle, that is here just write pi by 4 here, but we want to convert this angle into pi minus. So our angle that becomes pi minus pi by 4. So finally we could take LCM of these two value, pi minus pi by 4, that is 4 pi minus pi divide by 4. So our final answer, that is 3 pi by 4. So we can go to the theta value, that is 3 pi by 4. So we write here our second value, that is 3 pi by 4. Now we move to our next question. Our next question, that is fourth one, that is z is equal to 1 plus I7 divided by 2 minus I square. We write down the fourth question, that is z is equal to 1 plus I7 divided by 2 minus I whole square. Same way we want to find out the two value. First of all, that is mod of z, and second one, that is angle. Our equation, that is same, mod of z, that is nothing but under root of a square plus b square, and our angle equation, that is nothing but tan inverse b by a. So first of all, our equation, that is z, our complex number equation, we want to must convert into a plus ib form. So using formula 1 plus i7 divided by 2 minus I square. So first of all, we simplify our denominator term. So is equal to 1 plus i7 divided by 2 minus I square, that is 2 square minus 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. So using this formula, 2 square, that is 4, here minus 2 into first term and last term plus last term square, that is I square. Now we simplify our denominator. So our numerator, that is as it is 1 plus i7. Now 4 minus 2 to 4i and I square, that is nothing but minus 1. Now we again simplify our denominator term. So z is equal to 1 plus i7 divided by 4 minus 1, that is 3, and minus 4i, that is as it is. Now this is nothing but division of the two complex number. So in our previous session we already discussed how we take a division. So in division of the complex number, that is nothing but take a conjugate of the denominator and multiply and divide that term. So mod of z is equal to 1 plus i7 divided by 3 minus 4i multiply and divide conjugate of the denominator term, that is nothing but 3 plus 4i divided by 3 plus 4i. Now this is 1 multiply with 3, again 1 multiply with 4i, i7 multiply with 3 and i7 multiply with 4i. So using that rule, we multiply both the number. So 1 into 3, that is 3, plus 1 into 4i, that is nothing but 4i, plus i7 multiply 3, that is nothing but 21i, and i7 multiply with 4i, that is nothing but 28i square. Now division, here 3 minus 4i and 3 plus 4i, that is a minus b and a plus b form. So multiplication result, that is a square, that is 3 square minus b square. So b value, that is 4i square. Now we simplify our numerator and denominator term. So here 3 I value addition and without I value addition. First of all, 4i plus 21i is equal to 25i. Here 28 and I square is equal to minus 1. Basic rule of complex number, that is I square is equal to minus 1. So if we replace I square is equal to minus 1 here, then plus 28 becomes minus 28 divided by 3 square, that is 9, 4 square, that is 16, and I square, that is minus 1. So that minus 1 here, this minus 1, so minus minus becomes plus, and 4 square, that is 16. Now we again simplify our both the term numerator and denominator. So 3 minus 28, that becomes minus 25, and our I value, that is 25i, divided by 9 plus 16, that is 25. So this 25, that is divide both 25 plus 25 divided by, so finally our value that is minus 25 divided by 25 plus 25 divided by 25 I. So minus 25 divided by 25, that value that is minus 1 plus this 25 again cancel out, so value that is only plus 1. So we got a result of Z value that is equivalent to A plus IB form. So our A value that is minus 1 and B value that is 1. So using A and B value we can got both the result mod Z and theta. So we replace A and B value and find out mod Z and theta. So here A is equal to minus 1 and B is equal to 1. Here we apply again same rule when we find out the angle, because quadrant that is again second quadrant. Now mod of Z is equal to under root of A square plus B square. So we replace A and B value here. So minus 1 square plus B square, that is nothing but 1. So we replace B square value here, minus 1 square that is 1, again 1 square that is 1. So our mod Z value that is under root 2. So we find out our first value, that is our answer, that is under root 2. So mod Z value that is under root 2. Now we want to find out theta. Our theta value, our equation that is tan inverse B by A. So now we want to find out the theta value. Our theta is equal to tan inverse B by A. Now we replace our A value and B value of our theta equation. So theta is equal to tan inverse B that is 1 and A that is minus 1. So finally tan inverse minus 1. So at which angle we can go tan, that is first of all minus 1. Our